Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis and this is the recent update from Ukraine. I'm from Ukraine myself, but quite far away from the front lines. However, I still have some information to share with you. We're gonna go to the military map a little bit later. Now let's speak about the events that happen in Ukraine and around Ukraine. First of all, we had some explosions caused by Russian cruise missiles. They continue to attack our cities and civilian infrastructure. So we heard explosions in Kiev, Dnipro, Mykolaiv, Soledar. In Soledar there was a large explosion. So far we don't know what exploded there, but people reported that they saw the smoke. We have the video about it. Odessa was under attack this morning. In Melitopol there was an explosion and shooting. As you probably know, Melitopol is mostly under control of the Russian troops. However, we have some Ukrainian resistance in that city, and today we got the report that Russian military command was eliminated in Melitopol by Ukrainian resistance. Also, Russian military train was destroyed there, and so far we don't know the number of casualties of injured personnel, but it's a good thing that we have resistance on those occupied territories. The high school was destroyed by a Russian cruise missile in Avdiivka. Luckily, there were no kids in that school by that time, and our kids around Ukraine now study online, and I know because I have a daughter, she's in the 3rd grade, so she studies online only. The big devastation was caused to Desna military base. There is the tank army of Ukraine. It's just in the north part of the Kiev in Chernihiv Oblast. I was there actually a couple of the times. We have a nice forest, a great nature near to Dnipro. As for reports, we have so far 11 people lost their lives, 14 people got injured. Rocket hit one of the main buildings out there. There are constant updates of our troops who were evacuated from Azovstal factory in Mariupol. I have some information to share with you, my friends, but I can't because the leader of Azov called everyone, all the bloggers, to stop this topic. For now, this topic is very sensitive and we need to take care about the possible misinformation that could eliminate the exchange of our troops. What can I say is there is the chance for those guys to come back to Ukraine very soon. Finland and Sweden officially applied to NATO, thanks to the Putin, I guess, because before those countries never thought about joining the NATO alliance. From one side, Putin said that he is afraid of NATO, but he did everything he could to get NATO close to the border of Russia, and now it's less than 200 kilometers away from St. Petersburg. However, there could be some problems with the Sweden membership because President Recep Tayyip Erdogan of Turkey said that they not gonna vote for the membership unless Sweden stops support of Kurds in Turkey, and Turkey leader wants Sweden to recognize those groups as illegal and do not support them anymore. Russia continued to put more forces into Ukraine. Now there are 97 battalions fighting for Russia, so total around 85,000 soldiers, and that number will be increased by 6,000. So total we'll have around 106 Russian battalions fighting for nothing in Ukraine. Most of those forces are concentrated on the east part of the front line. We have some bad news from the Kiev area as well. There are some wildfires very close to Chernobyl area. Our firefighters do their best to eliminate those wildfires, but actually it's now very dry and very flammable around. If you just have a little spark, you can have wildfires everywhere in Ukraine. But I think the worst situation now in Russia with their wildfires in Siberia region. There is no one to eliminate those fires. Usually they use army to eliminate the fire, but now no one is there. Everyone is in Ukraine. And we also have some news that one of the buildings in their military base that was used to hire the personnel got on fire, and I think it's a usual picture now in Russia. The European Union Commission said that they're gonna cut the gas and oil supplies from Russia. Just today they've introduced their new regulations to stop Russian fossil fuel distribution to European Union by the end of this year. And we have just one country that is against that measures, and that country is Hungary. I'm not gonna say any bad words or good words about the Hungary leaders, but we'll see in the future how situation will go on, and I'm sure that Ukraine will win and Russia fossil fuel distribution will stop for European Union. Speaking about the fossil fuels, in Ukraine we still have the major fuel crisis. I cannot refuel my car anywhere. I have half of the fuel tank empty or full. You can see it from different sides. Luckily I have my bicycle here, and that's awesome. That happened because our oil storages were just destroyed by Russian cruise missiles. But we already negotiated to take the fuel from European Union, but just imagine the price. The fuel in Europe is already very expensive, and to take it to Ukraine, wow, that will be very, very expensive for ordinary people like me. We have some move forward in the process of investigation of the Russian war crimes that they did near to the Kiev, Bucha, Irpin. The Human Rights Watch activists went there, and they already confirmed that those massacre was caused by Russian presence. The international court investigators are also there, and they say the same thing. Some of the aviation news here: one of the major leasing companies, AirCap Holdings, say that they lost 113 planes. The leasing company said to return their planes, but Russia said, no, we're gonna take them, we're gonna nationalize them. So basically Russia stole the planes, and the price for that is $2 billion. That is why I never do business with Russia. Alright guys, I have some breaking news while recording this video. Our artillery had destroyed the command center of Russian Marines from Sevastopol. 3 dead reported, 14 injured. Wow, I don't know where they were hit and what artillery we used, probably M777s, but those guys were Marines from Sevastopol. We cannot attack the Sevastopol using our artillery. Well, we can use HIMARS for that, but they were in Ukrainian territory and they were attacked by our regular, I think, artillery systems. I just hope later we'll have more information about the case. As for mobilization and martial law in Ukraine, it will be prolonged. For how long we don't know. It should have finished by the end of this month, but now we have the information that it will be prolonged for more, probably 1 month more. And the Ukrainian army chief said that they want 1 million men to serve for the army. Some of the international news again: Azerbaijan leader Ilham Aliyev said that they're gonna speak with Armenia about the peace talks, and they're gonna negotiate the conflict that they had between Armenia and Azerbaijan for a very long time. Azerbaijan president said that they're gonna solve this long time issue, so hopefully. Guys, I'll keep you updated about the current situation here. I'm just waiting for the last update of the chart to show you what is happening on the front lines. For now, just press the like, subscribe to my channel, and if you can, please support this channel on Patreon or PayPal. All the links I put in the video description just below, and half of the money I send for charity to help people in Ukraine. My friends, I wish you a peaceful sky wherever you are, and have a great time.